This is your life, and it's ending 1 minute at a time.
Welcome to the Stop and Listen podcast. I am your host, Matt Walsh. No, I do not have a luxurious beard like that guy has. Luxurious? Not exactly. No. That's swing and a miss on that one. But it's a nice beard. I can't do that. Mine's patchy. I've never really tried to get something thick going on. But yeah, the flannel. That's how I dress in the real world, and it's getting cold, and it is what it is. It's not a. So, as I mentioned in the last podcast, this isn't going to be a happy episode. Laken Riley, her killer, was brought to justice. Jose Ibarra, a gang member from Venezuela, that the American government flew to Georgia, where he ultimately killed her. That came out in trial. Colin Rugg, that was revealed during the trial that her smartwatch recorded that at 9:10 a.m. her heart started beating a lot more, because that's when this piece of shit approached, and then stopped beating at 9:28. She fought for her life for 18 minutes. 18 minutes for horror, yeah. According to Drew Hernandez, body cam footage is played as evidence in court from the officer that found Laken Riley's body. So this isn't going to be that.
What we're about to see is the victim's body there. I'm going to offer for anyone who's here to step out if you want to do that. And I'll pause in order to allow you to do that. More difficult.
Your Honor, thank you for that opportunity. A few people have left, but the others are insisting upon staying, and I have cautioned them to refrain from any statements about it.
Oh, shit. It's the university. I found it. Ma'am. Oh. I need EMS immediately to the location where the phone pings. Ma'am. She's down, she's not breathing. Potentially been attacked. Starting CPR now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
I was watching the killer's chest rise and fall.
27, 28, 29,
It was deep. It was a little quicker. But he wasn't that upset by what he's seeing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
He's looking away now.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I'm not getting any pulse. She's stiff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yes, watch your attack. 1, 2, go back through. What's that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Take over. Looks like blunt force trauma to the head or shirts has been removed above her breast.
You describe it, but tell us for the record, when you observed Laken Riley, first of all, how would you describe her clothing?
So
It appeared that her clothing, at least her shirt, had been removed to up above her breast. It did not look as if something had like intentionally or unintentionally happened, as if somebody falls and has a wardrobe malfunction. It looked more intentional, as if somebody had attempted to either remove her top or maybe had used it to drag her.
Sergeant Epps, did you notice anything about Laken Riley's clothes beneath the waist?
Yes, so she had on a pair of like running leggings, and it looked like in the front side her underwear was bunched up towards the top end.
Was her navel exposed?
Yes.
So he was found guilty murdering Laken Riley. They had camera of him like disposing of his jacket that he also documented on social media early in the day, and they found her blood on the jacket. Like, it was as 1, 2, 3 as can be. And then MSNBC posted this headline: Laken Riley's killer never stood a chance. Now, it could be argued that they meant, well, yeah, I mean, it was a slam dunk case. He never had a chance. But like, they're thinking about him first off, and obviously, given it's MSNBC, everyone is assuming they are defending the guy. Everyone is assuming that. So those ratings might take big of a lunch. And Joe Rogan says, "What the F is this shit?" We got Joe Rogan, folks. We got Joe Rogan. So he is going to be sentenced. So he's going to be sentenced to life in prison because there was a woke Georgia DA, apparently like a Soros DA, that refused to ask for the death penalty. So he's going to spend his life in jail. You know, which is exactly what I say I want, because I'm against the death penalty. But I could never make an argument that that man should live. Maybe he's going to find maybe he will find redemption. Maybe I'm right, but I couldn't. I could never make that argument to anyone that man shouldn't die. A couple of things came out in honor of Laken Riley. I think we should sit through. This is going to be body camera footage of them telling the family that she died. I have not watched this. How dare you? How dare you two play an ad in the middle of that? I edited that out, folks, where they played an ad in the middle of that. There are millions of these people in our country, and Rand Paul doesn't want to use the military to bring them out. Well, I hate the idea of the military in our country too, but what are we supposed to do? You guys funded a government that allowed this. You didn't say anything, Rand Paul. You let it happen. It doesn't matter if you didn't have any possibility to stop it. Did you sound the whistle? Or do you not know where the money's going? Because every year he puts out a list of ridiculous ways our government spends money. Did that make the list? That flight that took him to Georgia? Did it? What are we supposed to do? All illegal fighting aged males out. And if you want to take your wife, she can go too. And if you want to take your children, there's going to be a DNA test and everything matches up. You can take your children. And if those children were happen to be born here, we'll welcome them back someday. That's why they did this. Because the only way to save our country is send these people back. And no matter how nicely it's done, it's not going to be a good look. It's not going to be a good look. This goes on for a while.
And the ring doorbell. Running.
Her stepdad, to close, her stepdad gave a statement.
17, 20, deprived of. I think one of her last journal entries stated 12/17/23 says it best. So here we go. To my future husband. As silly as I feel writing this, my old small group leader once recommended it, so here I am.
So she was a Christian, seemingly. That's what that small group, that's what that means. In case you guys aren't in that world.
To my future husband, I want you to know that I'm thinking about you. I'm working every day to become the best wife I can be. By working through my current relationships to best prepare me for ours and our kids one day. I'm focusing on God and what He defines as a faithful Christian wife, and so that I can best embody those characteristics. I pray that you know that it is with my full faith and trust in God that I know this relationship has been handcrafted by Him. I pray that we continue to glorify the Lord, prioritize Him in every aspect of our lives, and raise our family, our future family, to be God-fearing Christians as well. I pray God is the center of our relationship as it is a gift from Him. I thank Him for you before I even know you. And can't wait to love you in the best way I know how for the rest of our lives. I pray you know and feel the importance of my love and hopes for our relationship. No matter what challenges we face, I pray that our trust in God and love for one another overrules the obstacle. May our relationship last forever. Your future wife, Laken. That, Your Honor, was our beautiful Laken. That, Your Honor, is just a glimpse of what...
Okay, so Laken was found February 22nd. So the what her dad read, her stepdad read, was like 2 months earlier. Folks, it's going to take courage to see through what we need to see through in this country. We cannot allow these fighting age males just into our country. We have to protect ourselves. We have to protect ourselves. So I'm going to finish with this. Just the continuous response. Apparently the Surgeon General, pro-vax, was complimentary of Facebook and their censorship. Apparently people can't change. People don't realize they made mistakes, even though I've heard many of them in that field say so. I don't know if this person has any regrets about what she said, but people are just, I mean, it is interesting because Ben Carson would be an obvious pick. Why not him? I think maybe he just doesn't want it. And number two was like the guy from Florida that I think DeSantis actually made a video, like a commercial endorsing him to take that in that position. So why he wasn't chosen? That means that Trump probably won't have much sway on the pick on the Senate seat vacated by Rubio, but it'd be fine. But the way people are freaking out, it's just, and the whole Attorney General Matt Gaetz, that was never going to happen. That was a plan all along. It was to sniff out who's going to be a problem. And Matt Gaetz apparently walked around and they said the people who he could convince, he had to tell them the certain things he wouldn't go after. Well, that's probably a good list of where he should start, because he's going to be appointed special counsel by Trump that doesn't need any confirmation. And what he's going to look into first, I do believe, is this here, right? This chart. 81 million votes for Joe Biden. Wow, that's incredible. That's how that happened. And I think Matt Gaetz is going to find out. Well, it may not lead to anything, but, Trump wants to have some peace. So, folks, I got dinner in the oven. I got dinner in the oven. I had this idea. YouTube started feeding me cooking ideas, so I morphed it. So I got a cast iron pan with some tater tots at the bottom. Cook those. Then I got some ground beef, red peppers, mushrooms, onions. Cook that all up. Put that on top. Some cream cheese, and then put a layer of that. Then I got some shredded hash browns. Cook those up, put those on top, and then put some cheddar cheese on top. Woo! It's gonna be good. So, folks, have a good week. Remember Laken Riley and the many other victims of an open borders society. We can't have a welfare state and an open borders country. Can't do both. I would rather have the safety and security, and I would think we should be able to reduce the amount of welfare we got anyway, but if that's not in the cards, that's okay. I would rather just help people that could otherwise help themselves, help them a little bit, as long as we have a nice, safe, and secure country. And you know what, folks? It's time to go into Mexico. Those cartels traffic human beings, and they sell poison to us. It needs to end. Mexicans are good people, by and large. Obviously, no worse than Canadians or people from the United States of America. I think there's a lot of Mexicans in the United States that would like to be Mexicans in Mexico, but it's not quite safe there. Living life, working around the cartels, can't be very fun. So we can clean that up, make this country safer, and make their country more livable. And then we can go there for vacation more often, spend our money. It'd be great. And Canada and Mexico can help keep the continental North America safe, and it'll all be good. We just need somebody that make it happen. I think we've got somebody like that right now. So, folks, have a great week. I'll see you next time. Bye.
This is your life, and it's ending 1 minute at a time.
This war stops now.
End the war. Bring freedom to our people.
No more tricks. No more lies. Only truth.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.